Yes, I have spina bifida. And it amazes me how many people, because I've been all in a wheelchair all my life, it amazes me how many people have not a clue what spina bifida is. I'm not afraid to tell people about myself. Actually, I love when people ask me, why are you in a wheelchair? A lot of people, they shy away because they don't want to tell people. Even kids in wheelchairs who get asked, they won't really answer. Me, no, you ask me and I'm gonna give you a full diagnosis from day one. There's a lot of negativity in the world. That's one of the biggest problems right now is people, that positive vibe isn't going around. And people, I encounter negative people every day of my life. And the secret is, if you're positive to somebody, that will rub off on them and they will become a positive person. That's why I feel like I have to be a positive person to somebody so that I can change them into being positive. I tell people I can do whatever an able-bodied person can do. I just do it differently.
So after, again, there was an appel, and we thought, now they're going to kill us. But they sent us to Straßenhof. And that was a factory, an old factory building with three floors. And we were on the third floor. And big halls, not rooms, halls. I think there were 500 in a hall. And there was a bunk beds, and you had that much room in the bunk bed, one next to the other. Have you been in the museum in Washington?
No.
Oh, then you have seen the bunk beds.
Yes.
5 people in one section. You couldn't sit up. You could nothing. You just had like a sardine. You were in there. Nothing on the bottom, just on the wood. No pillows. I don't even know how we covered ourselves. I don't remember. All day we heard shooting. To tell you the truth, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was fighting in the war. Now I know it was killing them in the Bikaniki forest. Thousands of people, daily. So the 3 of them explained to them that we are Jews and you just liberated us. Now one of the soldiers was Jewish. He started crying. He said, you are the first Jews we are liberating alive. If they had come a few hours later, we wouldn't have lived.
Yeah.
That was in the Germans' mind, to kill us that day. That's why I say I survived by pure luck. Perseverance. And that's what they always told me. I mean, there were times that I wasn't so optimistic, but I got over it.
Right. You persevered.
That's right. And we rebuilt our life completely, because we had to do it from the bottom up. But then I got married, we did it together, we had children. Now I have grandchildren, I have a great-grandson, so I'm happy.
I was there. After the earthquake, I was in Haiti in that time, and I've seen so many things I will never hope to see in my life. And I think after that, I think my life was gone. I think after that, I don't have nobody to reach on. But at the same time, I'm a Christian. All my hope was on God. I always tell myself, don't worry, you always have a God, He's always here for you. And my God is always here for me, He's always there for me, and whatever happened to me, He always gives me strength to comfort every situation.
Being an optimist, I don't know any other way to be. If I weren't an optimist, if I weren't positive, I think it wouldn't be me. Every life has problems, obstacles, adversity. There's nobody that gets away scot-free because that's life.
And at the age of 52, I came down with breast cancer. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And again, attitude is everything. I can't stress upon you how much attitude is everything. To look at it and, okay, let's do what we have to do, let's go on with it, and let's get it over with. I just can only tell you, people say, well, how do you stay so positive? How do you stay so positive? You hang around with positive people. You get involved with positive things. You get involved where people are positive all around you. Like the fashion show, we do that for a year. It's the most uplifting, fun thing we can do.
In 2007, our son had passed away from a sudden cardiac arrest. And
how old was he at the time?
At the time, he was 15 years old and just a couple weeks away from entering into his sophomore year at NFA. But in response to that, we set up the fund, the Larry Pompriant Athletic Safety Fund, and that was through a lot of help with our friends in the community, Bacchus. We had a lot of help in getting that together, and the whole idea behind getting the fund together was to try to prevent that from happening to anybody else by getting on-site AEDs out to the schools, out to athletic fields, so it would cut down the amount of response time in case there was a sudden cardiac arrest. It gave us a focus, which we really needed, because Larry was really our focus. So by doing something like that, we needed to be redirected and put our energy someplace, and that was a good way to do it. So, and I think too with his friends as well, and the community, everybody's a part of it. It's not just us. It's everybody that does this.